have on the back.
Hey, hi, hello there. How's it going? I am the Grandmaster, and I also go by D.Rey, bringing you week number 3 of the unpl, where today we take on Scrub Supreme. And an epic matchup I'm very excited for, very excited for it. If you are too, do me the massive favor and shadow claw that thumbs up button. And if you're new, por favor, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, hit the bell button so you get notified every single time we post a new video. Very excited to play Scrub Supreme. I want to say off rip, thank you so much, bro, for being so accommodating. My work schedule kind of flipped on its head, and we had to play kind of impromptu, like the next day. So I really appreciate your flexibility. Thank you so much. I don't know if we'd have been able to get this game done this week, honestly, because I have the BBR played on my next day off. And the way competitions work, it's like it was going to be really rough to do so. So I appreciate you, bro. Mucho amor. With that being said, we still have to take you down. We're going to talk about the team, what we're going to bring, why we're going to bring it, and give you a little bit of a forecast of what to expect for the matchup. Without further ado, pull up a chair, get your popcorn ready. Here's the team. Up on top, this I think is the Gator or something. I don't remember your team name. I'm so sorry. It's not on the logo, so I can't remember off the top of my head. But he has a very scary team, and as you can see, I changed up the sprites. I want to maintain doing these team builders for you guys, and it honestly takes forever to get those blender sprites done for my opponent each and every week. So, first of all, thank you, Ruppy, for doing my team. I appreciate you doing that, man. I just honestly need to do the home sprites because it's just faster. It's just faster. I have them all. They look clean, and I just want to keep these team builders going for you guys. So, hopefully you guys like the way the team builders are going to look now moving forward. I think they look kind of clean. I hope you enjoy them. Nonetheless, this team consists of Gouging Fire, my son, Annihilate, Torkoal, Venusaur, King Gambit, Mamoswine, Zebstrika, whom is one of 2 Terror Captains. I didn't say Venusaur was also. Kleavor, Meowstic, and Douchbun. Venusaur has the opportunity to terrestrialize into a Poison, Fairy, or Ground type. Zebstrika can terrestrialize into an Electric, Water, and Fire type. Need 2 Terror Captains this week to deal with. So, a couple different things to know about his team. If you look at it, he has no ground resist, nor ground immunity, and we're hopefully going to take advantage of that. And the Pokemon I think he's going to bring is Gouging Fire, Torkoal, Venusaur, King Gambit, Mamoswine, and Dachshund. So the very first Pokemon we're going to be bringing is going to be, changing things up, boom, we have Great Tusk. Great Tusk, aka Manny. A little bit of a prelude here. I changed all my nicknames because Arya was on my lap while I was prepping. And while I was finishing doing my prep, shout out to OG Albina and Kirby, who was in call with me and helped me with prep this week. But when I was finalizing everything, looking everything over, getting the mons in game, Arya was with me and my daughter, and she decided to just be like, "That's Manny." So she changed all the nicknames, and I had to listen to my daughter. So we have an Ice Age themed team now moving forward because she's been absolutely obsessed with the movies Ice Age. So here's the first. We have Manny the Great Tusk with holding the leftovers, Earthquake, Heavy Slam, and Bulk Up and Rapid Spin. This is one of the mons that we were talking about to take advantage of the fact he has no ground resist. We have enough speed, I believe, to outspeed the Tusk outspeeds Kleavor, which is fantastic. That way, if he's faster than us, we can check to see if he's Choice Scarf, which is pretty cool. But the idea is just to set up a Bulk Up and literally rip across this team. Bulk Up plus Earthquake. We don't have Headlong Rush, even though it does do more damage. Headlong Rush is kind of like Close Combat, to where it drops down its defenses by 1 stage, and being able to have the leftovers and the bulk that this thing has at 208 HP, 56 in attack, 4 in speed, and we're like super bulky. And so that way we can maintain on the field for a really long time. And with the leftovers paired off, we want to still hit things really hard, and then still maintain our longevity, which would be really nice. Sorry, my heart's pounding quick. I just had some caffeine, so I'm like all over the place. So yeah, this is gonna be a really good mon to break his squad. Next Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be the Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao's here just because this is Chien-Pao. It's a Chien-Pao. It outspeeds the entirety of the team, barring any Choice Scarfers. Crash, Crunch, Sucker Punch, and Sacred Sword. We're running the Adamantium with the heavy duty boots because if you look at his team, he has a whole fuck ton of hazard setters. Ape, Torkoal, the Mamoswine, the Cleavor, lots of rocks here. So we do want to maintain our health on our Chien-Pao because we want to bring in as much as we can to revenge kill things and allow just to run away with the game. It could be a win con and it could be a breaker. But Chien-Pao is going to do what Chien-Pao does best, baby. It's not going to have any boosted attacks, but nonetheless, it still hits super duper hard with the Sword of Ruin ability. Next mon that we're going to be bringing on our team is going to be Cyclizar, aka Sid. Oh, I actually didn't mention, speaking with the Ice Age, this is Diego. So Diego the saber-tooth tiger, and then we have Sid the sloth. He's not a sloth, he's a dragon, but according to Arya, he looks like Sid. So Cyclizar is going to be Sid. We have Regenerator with the Assault Vest, and we're basically max Bedef with enough speed to outspeed the Zebstrika, running Body Slam, Temper Flare, Knockoff, and U-Turn. This is here to pivot on all his special attackers like Torkoal and the Venusaur primarily, and the Meowstic if we have to, and come on in and threaten Paras with the Body Slam. Temper Flare is there for the King Gambit that could be boosted by the sun if he brings that. And what's cool is that if he wants to go hard Annihilate on a Body Slam, it'll fail. So that way Temper Flare, if it's in range, will double in power, plus the sun boost, which is crazy strong. Knockoff is there to remove items, which could be pretty handy in this matchup, and U-Turn is there for pivot momentum. Very simple stuff. This is mostly a pivot to be able to maintain momentum and chew up hits and kind of re-gauge what we're going to be doing for the matchup. Next up we have is Scrat. Scrat from Ice Age, of course. We have the Colbert Berry this week because if he wants to bring Annihilate, as we found out against Amol, he can't touch it unless he's running Night Slash or run the Colbert Berry for a Night Slash Annihilate. Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Will-O-Wisp, and Taunt. We are going to ignore completely the Meowstic and the Dash Button. We're going to run enough speed to outspeed the Jolly Max Speed Gouging Fire to be able to maintain the modest nature to hit things really hard with the Shadow Ball. If he runs a max speed Dash Bun, he runs a max speed Dash Bun. I don't think he's going to. I think he runs a physically defensive one, in which case our Great Tusk can handle it with the Heavy Slam, because the only mon that can switch in and not get too killed by an Earthquake from the Great Tusk is Dash Bun, so that's why we have the Heavy Slam. I didn't mention that part. But this is here to just do damage. Will-O-Wisp is really nice to get eliminate the 50-50s from Sucker Punches from the King Gambit. I can taunt things, which would be really nice. And a Focus Blast is there for coverage on everything but the King Gambit, which is really good. Next Pokemon that we're going to be bringing is going to be Bellybolt, aka Yoko. This is also an Ice Age themed name. Bellybolt is going to be the GOAT, honestly. You know what's crazy? This thing is our switching to Mamoswine. And max defense Bellybolt is going to come on in and it doesn't get too hit killed by Mamoswine, which is fucking crazy. And that's Life Orb, by the way. This thing is a god. I meant to change this to Terra Water before the deadline, but funny story, I was going to make a couple different changes to the team, including some Terrestrial types, including this from Flying to Water, but I took a nap on Sunday on accident and I teleported to Monday morning. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done that before. That was crazy. I was apparently really tired. So we're gonna run with Terra Fairy, which is fine. Volt Switch, Terra Blast, Toxic, and Slack off. If we don't get Paras on the Cyclizar, we're gonna get Toxics off on Bellybolt and just get some momentum. We have the Electomorphosis ability to be able to, when we chew hits, we'll get that 1.5 times boost to the Electro type moves from Volt Switch, which could be really handy. Last Pokemon that we have is going to be Fish. This is not an Ice Age name, but she couldn't think of anything else because there's no real fish in Ice Age. So she's like, that's a fish. And I said, baby, you know the channel well. So cool fish is Fish. Poison Point, Rocky Helmet, Flip Turn, Taunt, Pain Split, and Spikes. This is going to be here to switch in on those physical attackers. If the Gouging Fire doesn't have Earthquake, we can chew hits from that thing for days. If we can threaten some poisons on it, plus the Rocky Helmet chip, Pain Split's there for longevity. Switches in on the Annihilate. Switches in on the King Gambit, switches in on the Cleavor, switches in on the Mamoswine if it wants to run an Ice type move, which would really be nice, but primarily we'll leave Mamoswine to Bellybolt. But ideally it's the physical attackers, right, like the Dash Bun. So Spike getting up early as possible would be really nice. We'll probably lead with this depending on the matchup, but that's going to be the team. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm going to regather myself and process this caffeine, and I'll see you in the matchup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, of all ages. I don't know why I said that again. I have so much caffeine rolling through my fucking bloodstream. Hopefully it doesn't hinder me at all during this matchup, but we'll see. We said our good luck, have funs. We have the randoms. Now let's get it. Let me make sure that I can hear the Elgato in my ear. Perfect. All right, let's see what he brings. Let's see. Oh, his name's John. Oh, I love my John. We have Gouging Fire. Torkoal. Oh my god, I'm shaking. That was a lot of caffeine. I'm supposed to go to the gym after this. That's why I drink pre-workout. Whew, it's really in me right now. And he has the ZebStrika. Okay, so ZebStrika and the Venusaur. So both Terra Captains are here, so he's got options. He doesn't bring Annihilate, instead he brings Meowstic. So we see no Cleavor, no Mamoswine, which is awesome, and no King Gambit. This is not the team I thought was gonna come. I mean, I'm cool with it. Couple things to note about his team. Dachshbund's here, so we do need Manny's Heavy Slam. Gouging Fire is going to be kind of rough. He doesn't really have a switch into... So we want to lead... leave Chien-Pao in the back. I'm actually going to withdraw this. I'm going to put this dude second. Just because. We're going to bring in Belly Bolt. And then we leave Diego in the back and disguise it as, disguise Zoroark as Diego. Yeah. Alright guys. Pull up your favorite snack, grab your favorite drink. Let's get it.
Are you afraid of the dark? Are you scared?
Alrighty guys, let's get it. He leads off with the ZebStrika. We have Quillfish out here. He could just simply Volt Switch for sure. Which is unfortunate that this is the lead. Fortunate this is the lead. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Sid, because this is gonna be able to chew whatever he wants to go for. ZebStrika. Is he a special attacker or a physical attacker? Let's see what he does. We'll outspeed it, be able to go for Supercell Slam. Good to know he has that. So it brings me down to 173. Imagine if I brought in Great Tusk. That'd be crazy. So that does 8. Oh my gosh, the caffeine's going through my system. This is a Jolly set, which is fine. I could Body Slam. I could U-turn. I think U-turns are our best bet. What fighting type moves does this Pokemon get? Let's see. Let's take our time on this one. We have Draft. ZebStrika. I assume like Jump Kick, right? He's got a few of them. I'm gonna U-turn. Get my health back on this. It withdraws. Gets the pivot momentum. You love to see it. Goes Dachshbund. Cool. So he's just going straight up for the beginning, which is awesome. Alright, so now we're switching to this. We could bring in Belly Bolt, we can bring in Scrat. There's a couple different things that we could do here. I think Fish is going to be our best bet, so that way we can get some spikes up. In comes Fish. You guys missed the team builder. Shout out to my daughter for renaming all of my Pokemon into Ice Age names. The Ice Age is his leftovers. The Ice Age theme is pretty cool. Let's get some spikes up. Let's see what he wants to go for. He could bring in Torkoal, which is fine. I doubt he will though. He withdraws, so we get up a spike. Love to see it. What's a switch in for this? Probably the ZebStrika again, right? Cool. Spikes. If this is physical, I should bring in Great Tusk, right? I don't think this thing gets anything for Great Tusk. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring in Manny. Manny the Mammoth. Tuskingtons. See if he goes for a Supercell Slam again. Double kick. That, we chew that. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What does ZebStrika get for this Pokemon? Terra Blast, right? You can Terra his, I actually don't remember what the fucking ZebStrika's Terra types are. Let's see. Let's look this up real quick. ZebStrika is electric, water, and fire. So a ZebStrika with max attack, probably Jolly. How much does a Terra Blast water do? Terra Blast. This is a good chunk. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch on out here. And then from here, I'm gonna go and bring in this guy. Nah, let's bring in Sid. He probably goes for a Terra Water. We'll be able to chew this. Pivot around him just a little bit. Force the Terra. This isn't Terra to Terra Water, does it? I mean Terra Fairy. There's the Terra. Electric, fire, water. So probably a Terra Water. Yep. Cool. So this is going to be due to 27 to 32%, which cycles are literally choose, which is fantastic. So we have Jump Kick, Supercell Slam, Terra Blast. Chew. Cyclers are doing Cyclers are thing, so Zeb has Jump Kick, T-Blast, and Supercell. Probably Volt Switch last move, I would guess. As a knockoff. We chew whatever else he wants to go for. Cool. A Jump Kick would have been unfortunate, but we'd have been able to chew it and get rid of its item. Probably Heat Rock, right? This is like a switch into you. Interesting stuff. Heavy Duty Boots. Perfect. So we didn't take damage on the way in, which is something that I did miss. So what I could do here, I could shoot anything this thing wants to go for too. I kind of want to go for a Body Slam. Go for a Body Slam. Let's get some damage. Para would be great. It was for Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's unfortunate. So Cyclizar being burned is really shitty. But we can still use it as a pivot, which is great. Good information to have nonetheless. He can't recover his health, so I'm gonna go ahead and Body Slam again. Get the para, there it is. Good stuff. Rapid Spin. That's fine. So, Rapid Spin Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna go to U-turn here. If he wants to switch, we'll get momentum. Sid was mostly here just as a pivot. It's not gonna be doing as much to Venusaur now, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We go Quillfish. Go Stealth Rock. Okay. We do want to remove those as soon as humanly possible. Let's go ahead and taunt. He switches hard. That's the ZebStrika. Can I live a hit? Quillfish. Supercell Slam. Kind of think he's gonna make a prediction here. Oh, this is the the Meowstic. Cool. Let's spike. You can't set up screens now, which is primarily what this thing likes to do. It's for Trailblaze. Interesting. So he's gonna take a little bit of chip. Kind of want to get up all the spikes here. I'm not too threatened by this Pokemon. Meowstic kills Quillfish, so let's go ahead and switch on out here. Let's bring in Sid. He is +1. Goes for Psychic. Chew this. Could switch here. Bring in Billy Bolt. Just for some health. That was primarily the reason this was here. So let's get some health back on Cyclozar. Bilbo takes rocks, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We're not 2 KO'd ever. But they like the Morphosis, which is awesome. So we're at 237. The play here, I think, is the Toxic. Yeah, let's Toxic. I'm not too threatened by this Meowstic. We can stay as an Electric type for now and be fine. Goes for Psychic again. Get the Toxic off. Perfect. So we're at 121. Is there a chance he kills us here? If there is, I'll probably switch. I want to keep our boy healthy here. There is a roll, and there is a world where he does actually kill us. So let's go Sid. I should have slack off there. So I gotta kind of settle in a little bit, kind of what we're playing here at the moment. We'll probably just give him this. There's no reason to keep this around at all. Cool. So now we bring in Chien-Pao. We could also bring in Scrat, thinking that he's Chien-Pao. What did he bring? Why would I need this? Gouging Fire, Dosh Bun. Sucker Punch smokes it. So I think we should go Diego. Quick Sucker Punch. We're gonna bust out the Illusion, which is okay. It's not the biggest deal in the world. So let's Sucker Punch. Stays in, that's fine. That's for Nasty Plot. He's Toxic, so I'm not too worried about this at all. I'm just gonna spam it, honestly. He's Toxic, so I don't mind spamming Sucker Punch. If he wasn't Toxic, I'd be a little bit more worried, but this Meowstic is a funny set. This is the last Pokemon I thought was gonna come. So Chien-Pao kills Meowstic. Pao KOs Meowstic. If I can get rid of the hazards ASAP, I can still maintain the illusion. Cool. Let's go fish. The next time he brings in Zebstrika, Wish. Okay. What does he wish up here? This itself? I'm gonna flip turn. I think flip turn's the best play here. Nets us some momentum. I don't think he protects. Baton pass. Okay. So Dash Bun's faster. We put a little bit of speed. No, he's still speed. He's still faster regardless. Great stuff. So now what we do is get this thing out. Does our boy's Rapid Spin kill him? I could just bring in this. Go this. Get up a... Yeah, I think this is our chance to go ahead and heal up our boy. This is the chance to heal up our boy. Let's take it. Takes the wish, which doesn't really give him all that much, which is fantastic. We're using this as an opportunity to set up the boy. He could Will-O-Wisp for sure, but I'm gonna slack off. If I can get a slack off and a full para, that would be top tier. But we want to get our boy nice and healthy here. Rapid spin. That's fine. We get the Electomorphosis, which is funny. So for the next turn, my Volt Switch is going to do a metric fuck ton of damage. I could Volt Switch out, now that I'm nice and healthy. Let's Volt Switch. Got some momentum. Love to see it. What is Zipstrika's ability? Is it like some kind of electric absorbing ability? Lightning Rod? Yeah, unfortunate. That's okay though. We're physically defensive. The speed goes up, not a big deal. I'm not threatened by anything this thing wants to go for. Oh my lord, Belly Boy, you're crazy. I'm a Toxic. Goes for Screech. That's interesting. Partially default? That's crazy. That's funny. Alright, so we get the Toxic off, which is fantastic. Belly Bolt being the god that he is. Oh my god. Alright, -2 defense. I should still be able to chew a hit, right? Oh my god, I still chew! Belly Bolt! Oh my goodness! That's crazy! Terra Blast. Yeah, man, I chew this hit. I'm gonna slack off. I avoided the attack. That's interesting. I didn't even know that could happen. Alright, so I'm gonna just Terra Blast him, I think. It does 29%. So Screech can miss. I didn't know that fucking move can miss. Let's Terra Blast. Gets us at -4, which is fine. We're gonna Terra Blast off, plus a bunch of toxic damage. Boom shakalaka. At -4, he probably does a good hunkin' chunk now. He does 58 max! Belly Bolt, you god! Let's slack off. Yo, Belly Bolt! Terra Blast does less. Oh my god, you god! Dude, Belly Bolt the god! Oh my gosh, Yoko. Let's go, Yoko. His name is Yoko because Arya thought he looks like the egg. So in Ice Age 3, Sid finds 3 T-Rex eggs. One of the 3 before they hatched, he called one of them Yoko. So that's why it's this, which is super funny. I can slack off again. How much slack off do I have left? I'm gonna move myself out of the way real quick. I have 5. I have 5. I'm risking a crit here. What does he have still? I guess I'll use this to wall a lot of his stuff. So what I could do is I can switch on into this. So let's go fish. But if he goes for Terra Water again, we should be able to chew this hit. Because we want to relieve those screeches. He goes for a Terra Blast. This is going to bounce off of our physically defensive Coolfish. Yeah. Love to see it. So this dies. So Coolfish KOs. Quill KO. Zipstrika. We still haven't even gotten in our boy here, our boy Great Tusk. If I can get a Rapid Spin to remove the hazards, I don't think he has much of a switch into Earthquake, which is fantastic. And now Coolfish can stay in here and start setting up hazards and stuff. Can I live a Gouging Fire Earthquake from this range? Venusaur, okay. Venusaur is going to be a little bit of annoying to switch into, I'm not going to lie. In fact, I don't think I have a switch in. So, best course of action here is just to stay in and click flip turn and then bring in Chin Pow. Yeah, let's flip turn. Goes for the Earth Power. Probably don't live this. Okay. Chin Pow comes in, clicks Icicle Crash. Life Orb. Okay. Let's go Chin Pow. He's Life Orb, so this dies. Can we kill it with a Crunch? No, but Crash is just a safer bet. Let's go Crash. You can bring in Torkoal if he wants to bring in Torkoal, that's fine. As long as Chimpow's alive, we're fine. So, WinCon still is Great Tusk if I can get it in, so that way I can get some hazards up. I wouldn't be surprised if he gives it. Okay, no. So he brings in Torkoal. That's fine. So okay, so actually from this, I think we bring in yeah, we go Yoko, Volt Switch out. Yoko is really healthy. The rocks are really annoying, but we could play around it. Just for lava plume. That's fine. Oh, he burns us. Unfortunate. Yoko being chipped is unfortunate, but I don't want to let him get a free switch here. I'm a Volt Switch. Nearly kills it. Let's go, Manny. Get the photosynthesis boost. No burn, please. Good. So now, the rapid spin. No way you let the fucking Venusaur take damage here on an earthquake. Perfect. Remove the hazards. Alright. How do we not choke this fucking game away, dude? Player F's attack does not kill us. Photosynthesis booth is up. I'm a heavy slime. Okay. This works great. We get more leftovers, Chip. Photosynthesis boosted. Okay, the sun goes away. With no sun, we still 2 kill him. Player F does not kill us. I could bulk up. Let's bulk up, actually. Let's go and bulk up. In this thing's face. Could have bulked it the last turn, which would have been much better. Probably stays in and tries to wish. Alright, +1 speed. +1 attack, +1 defense. Does nothing. Perfect. Okay. How do we outspeed the Venusaur? We outspeed the Venusaur at +2. He's timid in the sun. Does +2 outspeed him? It does. So what we do here actually is I'm a heavy slam. I'm a bulk up actually. Perfect. He brings in Torkoal, my rapid spin, and I should outspeed him always. No hazards, you love to see it. Gives me the photosynthesis boost. Let's go. I think that a great Tusk wins. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. The mon he brought to check this is the one that did him in, which is funny. Am I +1 speed or +2? I'm gonna check that right now. He gives us the photosynthesis boost. What do I check? Y. This. I'm at +1 speed. So now we rapid spin to kill this, and this should win the game. I think that Manny runs away with this game. Let's go, Manny. Let's get it, baby. There's a couple times where we could have thrown this game. I'm honestly like, just fucking. Woo! There's a lot of pre-workout on my loins. I probably won't do this again. I won't. I'll probably drink my pre-workout after the game, which is actually nuts. So we're at +2 attack, +2 defense. We're gonna be at +2 speed here in just in a second. I'm gonna kill the Torkoal. We have the photosynthesis boost, which is nuts. He doesn't have a switch into Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake kills 2 Venusaurs. If he's max HP, it still kills. Because I got the photosynthesis boost, which is fantastic. Manny is out here taking names, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, Manny. Let's go. Anima. What is Anima? What's up, Venusaur? Alright, so don't misclick. Earthquake. He's life force, so he does die to this hit. So I think that should be a GG. Boom, baby. Let's get it. Good stuff, buddy. Oh, Manny, the GOAT. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Setting up on the dash button. You love to see it. Heavy Slam does 93 to 100. It's a roll to kill him. But he can't do anything in return, so we're just going to Heavy Slam. 93 to 110. It's giving us more leftovers recovery, and he saw that the player off does absolutely nothing, which is great. So we don't throw this away by bulking up and risk a crit. We're just gonna go ahead and just Heavy Slam twice. Either it kills him or we kill him on the next one. So let's click the Heavy Slam. I really needed to bounce back after last week. If you guys missed last week's battle, that interaction between Crocodile and Electros was very unfortunate. And I highly believe I am really sitting on the team that we should be undefeated right now. But sometimes the game decides who wins and who loses because of RNG gods. But if I was on the other side, I'd have been hyped. So, you know, it is what it is. I think that this is going to be a good way for us to kind of turn things around. I think the Scrub Supreme was undefeated before this game, if I remember correctly. But we need to win this game. Our goal here is to make playoffs in UNPL. If we can win the league, that would be fantastic. But I'm on a fucking redemption arc, dude. I joined the UNPL last season when I had no time whatsoever. And I'm really upset about it. Photosynthesis boosted, doesn't matter because it should be faster regardless. Attack, cool. So let's click Earthquake and this should drop. Should be a GG's. Thanks so much for the battle, Scrub Supreme. Do me a massive favor, down in the description below will be linked to his YouTube channel. Please watch this side of the battle. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about the game. I played really, really terribly in the beginning, but we pulled through. Shout out to Great Tusk being the fucking broken Pokemon that it is. And we move on to next week. Thanks so much for watching the battle. Leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. With that being said, I'm gonna get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your night. And above all else, oh, caffeine, be nice. Peace.